You're doing so many different things. Last time you were here for the Twilight movies and
for the Twilight.
Yeah, for the Twilight.
Yeah.
The Twilight of your life. When was this picture taken? This was like how many years ago? Do we know what year that was?
I mean, I must have been
5 years ago. And when you see that, what does that mean to you, that time in your life?
Really uncomfortable hair extensions. I look at those photos and I feel like I'm looking at like a college yearbook. It was just after like my high school experience would have been, so it feels like just after. Like it's you know, I don't jump right back into those memories, but as soon as you see a picture, you're like, oh God, it's like yesterday, and then
yeah,
not.
But because that was really a lot. Like that's a big thing for anyone to have that happen in their life, much less at such a young age, and those movies just exploded where your life was not your own anymore, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it was something that I really, you know, invested in, mattered to so many people that it was something personal became not the most personal thing, which is awesome because to share that is great, but then at the same time, it's like I was 17 or 18 when it all kind of went down, and that's like the most uncomfortable, terrible, weird. You're 17 years old, and I'm like, wow! Yeah. No, but at the same time, it's like, it's good. It kind of like forced me to stand at attention in this way, which who knows, you know, if I didn't have that.
Really, you think that pushed you to be a little more open? Because you're a shy person by nature, right?
Yeah,
or are you?
Relatively. I mean, it depends, you know, it depends only on the weekends. But I don't know, I think when I do stuff that really scares me, good things happen. You know, I always feel like good stuff happens like really fast or really terrified. And always, you know, it's, yeah.
But I think that's for most of us. I think most of us, if you push yourself past a comfort level and a comfort zone, you find out things about yourself that you wouldn't have found out.
100%.
Yeah. So you did the huge commercial hit movies, the Twilight movies, and now you have like 6 movies coming out this year, I think, right? 6 this year? Is that what I read?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of smaller, more independent movies that you've chosen to kind of go to smaller films. Why is that? Just for the script itself?
I've always been really like the least tactful person. And so, yeah, no, I've been rarely let down by following my gut and sort of being drawn to creative endeavors that just feel right without any explanation. And they've been small and big, like, you know, this movie that we're talking about now or whatever, it was huge. It's like a huge Ang Lee picture. And yeah, so I'm just kind of all over the map.
And which is the movie you won, like, the equivalent to the French Academy Award? What movie was that?
It was called, this is fun, I was like, let me just list all my movies. Like, it's called Clouds of Sils Maria. And
is it an English-speaking movie, but you won the French Academy Award?
Yeah, baller, right?
Wow. So now, do you speak French? Did you feel like you had to give an acceptance speech in French? In French?
Both.
Yeah.
I had written down a line or two and tried to really like cram it into my skull and forgot it completely once I got up there and botched it. But that's what happens because like the shame surrounding a slight mispronunciation over there is just like it keeps you from even saying oui. So yeah, no, I've gotten better though. Like.
So you do speak a little French?
Yeah, petit, you know.
Yeah. Un peu?
Un peu. Ready for this? It's like just in light of like how we're all feeling right now, I'd say like, oh, putain. Or ready for this, be like, I don't know why I'm setting myself up for this. I wasn't even required to do this. No, but je suis très heureux d'être ici.
And what does that say?
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. That was a beautiful thing to say.